spooky children. It's me, Ghostgirl again, and I'm here with you guys for another video. Now today I'm going to do Conan chapter 3, which is called The Circus. And this is a story that I've been writing for a while now. So like my OGs, they remember when I first came out with my Andromeda series videos. Well, this is the trilogy now, and we're on chapter 3 already of the trilogy. So for any of you guys that don't know, I'm doing a creative writing competition. I've done this before, some of my OGs will remember. At the end of my Andromeda series, the original one, I did a creative writing competition, and basically people submitted their entries onto Twitter or IMVU, I think it was at the time, and the winner or winners, as was the case last time, got read on my channel. So if you would like to hear your story on my channel, then you can either comment down below to tell me that you want to submit an entry, and then I'll contact you to let you know further information on how you can apply, or you can tweet at me on Twitter, or you can DM me on Twitter, or you can email me. Like, the email is in the description. So there's just 4 weeks left now for the competition, so you've got a month, so get your entries in and get creative and start writing. So now I'm going to get on with my story. So this is Conan Part 3, The Circus. Estria woke up the next morning. Her head was a bit fuzzy from the events of last night. It took her a couple of minutes to get back to her senses. Once she did, she started to get into her morning routine. She got dressed into a long-sleeved black maxi dress before tying her hair into a loose ponytail. She then made herself a breakfast of goat cheese porridge, which was usually a morning delicacy in her planet, which was goat cheese mixed in with a heated up gelt, which was a pink grain grown in the field of Estria's home planet. Once she finished her breakfast, she set out to get on with her daily chores. She first went to feed the goats, who seemed extra excited to see her today. The smallest goat was jumping up and down excitedly as she threw them in their feed. She then went to get on with the rest of her chores, tending the garden and brewing her herb. She remembered she also had a few orders to do. Once these were done, she then glanced at her clock on the kitchen wall. It was already lunchtime. She better make herself something to eat, otherwise she would be very hungry later on. She decided to make herself gâteries, which was made of a soft dough that was made from a crop called stem, which was a red cloth. Dough was made by crushing the clock into a powder and mixing it with water, milk and eggs. Then this would form a red dough that would be cooked in the oven, and the dough would rise into a thick round loaf and cut into slices. Estria would sometimes make her own gatanis and have it with goat's cheese. Today Estria just fancied having it with something a little sweet instead. She decided to get some sweet gem, which was a dark blue, sweet, sticky liquid that could be found inside donder trees, which was a tree that had a black trunk and light blue leaves that can be found all over the Andromeda galaxy. Estria enjoyed her lunch very much. Once she had finished her lunch, she then went into her living room and got her e-reader and started to read a novel. She was currently reading a novel on the crystal trees of Orion. She read her books for a good couple of hours and then she glanced at her clock. Gosh, is that dinner time already? Time sure flies fast. She decided to cook herself corbett, which was made of a thin brown dough that was grown from a brown crop named mannet. The dough was cut into tiny shapes and is boiled in hot water until fully cooked and mixed in with goat's cheese. After enjoying her dinner, Estria then went into her room and began to paint pictures of the crystal trees that she'd read about in her ebook. She must have been really focused on her painting, as a few hours had passed before she knew it. She glanced at her clock again. Oh gosh, I need to get ready in order to make it to the show on time, she thought. She decided to dress semi-casual. She got changed into a fitted long black dress that highlighted her curves. Then she tied her hair into a loose bun that sat on the top of her head. She then applied a light layer of foundation and then put on gold eyeshadow and orange lipstick. She then put on her black jacket that matched her dress and a black handbag. She then headed to the circus. Once she got there, she couldn't quite remember how to get to the main stage. She realised that she'd actually gotten there early, as it seemed that no one had arrived yet. She then started to wander in between the tents and animal enclosures, hoping to find the main stage. However, instead she found herself face to face with the Beastman in his cage. Once again. This time, however, he seemed to be different. He looked as if he was in pain. Estria carefully tiptoed towards him to investigate. He noticed her and looked towards her. She quickly backed away, expecting him to attack her again like the last time. However, he simply stared at her. She then decided to take a closer look at him and got closer to the cage. Her curiosity was getting the better of her, but he didn't seem to mind her closeness and continued to look at her. At a closer inspection, she saw that he was badly hurt. His left foot had been cut very badly and was bleeding a lot. If it wasn't treated, soon it would become badly infected. Astria knew once she had seen this that she had to act, but this was the beast man. If she tried to help him, he might attack her again. What will Astria do? That was the story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It takes me like an hour to write every single one of these stories, so I really hope that you guys appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video and you've been enjoying my Andromeda videos, like this video, comment down below, subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when my videos come out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description down below. Also, I'm on Patreon, so don't forget to follow me on Patreon. And I am a psychic medium and I do private readings, so if you would like a private reading from me, my email is linked in the description down below. So I hope you enjoyed this video today guys. Goodbye my spooky children. Bye.